How's it going, everybody? Frank here with my brother Miguel again. We're at Cigars and More in Bakersfield, California. Today we'll be taking a look at this 6x58 stick, the CAO Fuma in Corda. It's got a really dense pack. I mean, this thing is just solid, but it's got a nice rustic look to it.
Oh yeah.
And it's got this extra bit of tobacco that's actually wound around here that I was told by our buddy Mitch that you can actually smoke right through and not have to take it off. So that'll be interesting once we get down there. Mike, what are you getting off the smell?
It's a really lightly earthy smell. It's not too pungent, not too heavy.
Yeah, definitely
So
agree.
it's kind of a pretty tight pack.
Yeah, it's a super dense pack. This is a heavy guy. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and get these cut up for you, get started, and let you know what we think in just a minute. Alright guys, so we're about 35 minutes in, starting to get into the second third here, and I did forget to mention at the beginning for the intro, the construction of the cigar itself. It has a Honduran Maduro wrapper with a Cameroon binder, and the fillers are made up of Nicaraguan, Brazilian, and Honduran. So you get a nice three-country mix of filler in there. As far as flavors go, we were having a little bit of a discussion about it a little while ago, but I'm getting kind of like a red wine flavor. You're getting the grapes in there with a little bit of the earth and the barrel char that you can taste in a lot of the wine. That's what I was getting from it. Mike, what do you think about the construction itself?
The construction is very well. It's burning razor sharp for me. The smoke output's been great. A little tight of a draw in the beginning because of how densely packed it was, but as I've gotten in there, you kind of give it a little bit of a roll around. It's great. There's a lot of smoke output. But that flavor, like you were talking about, you said wine. And I was thinking like, okay, so wine, something a little sweet in there, because there's sometimes little hints of sweet. But Mitch was explaining to us earlier, and I think I have to lean more towards his interpretation was a tart, like a cherry tart. Not like a Pop Tart, don't worry, it's not kid snacks here. But yeah, that tart sweet that you get from fresh cherries. And I gotta say, I think that's more what I can taste than a wine taste. Maybe because I'm not a wine guy, I don't get those flavors.
Well, he does wine a lot, guys, I'm saying. But anyways, guys, we'll get into the second third here. Be back with you in just a minute. That's pretty good.
That was excellent.
That was solid. Alright guys, so about an hour and 15 minutes in, getting down to the last third here, almost to the in Corda part of the cigar. And as far as flavors goes, I'm going to have to say that the fruit flavor that I was getting, that wine fruit flavor, has dropped off. And now it's just a nice charred oaky flavor coming through, a really nice woody notes with that barrel char kind of taste to it coming through. Mike, what about you?
Yeah, I would have to agree with a little bit of like this charred woodiness, a little bit there. I'm still getting just that little hint of pepper. That tart is still kind of holding on, not as much as it was earlier, but it's nice. It's very nice. Although you can tell it's still pretty sharp, but I did have to relight once. I think it's because it's so tightly packed that if you let it sit too long, it's gonna go out on its own. I think the ones that are a little looser tend to stay burning longer, if I remember correctly, something like that. Definitely. But other than that, I mean, it's not like I'm constantly relighting. It was one time. And the smoke output's still been pretty great. Yeah, same here. No issues with burn or ash. I do ash mine every once in a while just because I don't want it to fall in my lap. Other than that, no problems whatsoever, guys. So we'll go ahead and we'll get to this last third and get to you guys with our conclusion in just a minute. Alright guys, so I'm down to the last inch. I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. We got a nice burn time off of these actually. We got 2 hours exactly when I looked at the timer to stop at 2 hours. Really nice. So if you have a couple hours to spend, definitely pick one of these up. Got a nice transition again on the last third.
It went from the woodiness that I was getting, the charred woodiness, to a deep earth and coffee bean. Really nice. This is a really good stick for transitions from the wine flavors that I was getting with the fruit and the charred wood to just the predominant charred wood to the coffee and earth. It went through really nicely. You could really pick up on those flavors. Mike, what'd you think?
Yeah, it was excellent. The burn construction was very nice. I had to do 2 relights. One from that tight pack we spoke of. The other one was my own fault because I have to fiddle around with the settings on the cameras and whatnot. So I took a little break and it went out on me. Again, if you're relaxed, you're enjoying yourself, this is the perfect cigar to go along with that. Those flavor transitions were definitely noticeable. I got more of that tart cherry flavor.
Yes.
That we were talking about with Mitch earlier. And I think that's more of the flavor I got in the beginning versus, I believe you mentioned wine.
Yes.
But if you taste that wine, I bet that was excellent, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. If you're a wine drinker and you like the red wines, definitely give this one a try while you're having that glass at night or whenever you want to drink your wine. We won't judge. But yeah, other than that, no issues. That little cord of tobacco on mine burned amazingly. It was actually really cool to see it just catch and go with the rest of the wrapper there. So that was a nice little bonus on there. Mike, any last words?
No, I think as long as if you can stop by at Cigars and More, you should definitely try one out. That's about all I have to say.
And I do want to just take a quick second, guys, and thank everybody that came out to the Bakersfield Collector Con this past weekend at Rabobank Convention Center. It was a great time. Got to meet a lot of great people. It's not so much a cigar event as some of the other ones we've had, but I did get a good chance and a good amount of time to talk to lots of people and promote the show. Hopefully we'll pick up some new followers, but it was really nice to see everybody out there. It was a wide range of people, a lot of great people. So thank you everybody who came out and let me talk to them and listen to what I had to say for the amount of time I was able to be there. Other than that, guys, make sure you're here Friday, the 22nd of this month at Cigars and More in Bakersfield, California. We'll be having a hand roller here for a really great experience. You guys come out, he'll roll them for you right here fresh in the shop. Have yourself a nice freshly rolled cigar on that day. I think it's going to be a really fun event. I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Mike?
Oh yeah, Casa Lobo, cannot wait.
Absolutely. So if you guys had a chance to try them at Stogie Fest, you already know what I'm talking about. If you didn't get a chance to try them out there, you weren't able to make Stogie Fest, make sure you come out Friday, the 22nd of September, right here at Cigars and More in Bakersfield, California. Get yourself a fresh Casa Lobo hand-rolled cigar. It's going to be a really fun time, guys. And next week, kind of a big announcement for us. It'll be our 50th review here in the shop at Cigars and More. So we'll hopefully get a little something special, smoke a little something special, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one, guys.